Hello, hello, hello.
Can y'all hear us?
Last week, this guy never stole.
Hello, hello.
Can you hear us? Yeah. We're a little early. We always like to check our sound. So confirm with us, thumbs up, that you can hear us. Junior, hey, I'm fine with being old. What? I'm old.
Who's old?
I'm old. I know you don't think you are Superman.
I'm Peter Pan. I don't get old. I just get stronger.
Okay, Mr. Leftover.
Yeah. As long as you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, Terry. And Farmstead Smith, Adrian, you had to go run errands. Okay.
I want benefits. Oh yeah. So yeah, you would definitely. I mean, if you okay. So for all my content creators and affiliated content creators, this is going to definitely benefit you. So stick around. So we'll see how that goes.
Who said they want benefits?
Farmstead Smith.
Oh, yeah. Let us know if you have any links, affiliate links, anything like that.
Terry McKenna. I'm candying some citrus candy and nut eggs, glorious eggs. What are the glorious eggs? No.
No?
No.
All right.
Robin, what up, girl? What up, dope?
She likes my shirt.
Why?
Big Bear Homestead obviously would like this shirt.
You mean Little Bear?
Big Bear. This is very appropriate for me.
Two family, check, check, check. I can't turn on the volume though, but hey. Love your shirt.
This is real facts right here.
Yes, telling like it is. We're actually waiting for my sister. We are actually on our anniversary. I
have been putting up with him for 8 years.
Does this look like a face you could put up with?
Don't ask that. Like,
anyway, yeah. Karen, hey Karen, how are you? Yes, we will be watching the fight. We got to find a place to watch the fight.
2 people told us that we need to go over to
Hooters, which I'm not a fan of Hooters.
Why don't you like Hooters?
It's just, I don't know.
Is it the wings?
The wings aren't good. Like the food's not that great. The atmosphere is not that great.
I'm okay with it.
Farmstead Smith, you look hot with your lipstick. Oh, I'm not wearing any lipstick, but thank you.
That's for you, Farmstead Smith.
Yes, we are in a hotel. We are in Kemah, Texas, south of almost the very part of.
I lived in this area until I was 8 years old.
Many, many moons ago.
I'm old. I don't care.
But we are abuse. We are here on our anniversary weekend. We've actually been. This is my first time in the last year that I've actually had a peaceful time. I didn't have to worry about my phone or anything of that nature. I took Mrs. Nakid Gardner to go shoot a weapon.
He popped my cherry for the first time.
Not for her first time.
Shut up. Yeah, for my first time ever. I've never shot a gun. And I need it to learn that skill. I've been asking for 1.5 years.
Yeah. So I decided to, before I purchased her a weapon, I was going to let her get comfortable enough to allow her to
She's gonna allow me
to shoot a gun.
Allow me? Really? That's not the right terminology.
It is, because I don't want to get you a gun or a weapon that you don't feel comfortable with, and then you don't use it when you don't feel comfortable when that a time comes about.
I'm the type that I'm not going to be expecting. Like, I'm the type, like, if I'm going to have a weapon, I want to know how to clean it. I'm not going to be expecting him to do that stuff. I want to take care of my own stuff.
Yeah.
I usually would say.
Yeah. This is PG-13. Let's see. Putting up eggs. I'm in scrambling and freezing. Pat Furt Homestead, welcome. I think this is your first time on our live.
Who?
Pat Furt Homestead. They wished us a happy anniversary. I appreciate that.
It's been a hard job.
Anyway, Two Family Homestead said, okay, I'm here. Let the party begin. Woo, woo. Raise the roof. TJ Miller. What's going on, TJ Miller?
TJ.
Karen said, go to Hooters. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Hooters.
If that's where the game is, that's where we go in. And that's where we ate on our anniversary, by the way.
Because that's the only thing that was open. But
yeah,
however,
on Thanksgiving is the only place open.
So, but we will most likely go to either my sister's house or her boyfriend's house to go watch the fight. Dixie Signs, Rompin' Rock Dairy. Hello from Clayton, Idaho.
Two Family PG, what?
And it's Tori with a Y.
And Sydney with an I.
Yeah.
I got the Y, he got the I.
No married man ever should be in Hoot. Well, you know what? The funny thing is, when I was stationed in Maryland, every time you would go to we would have a going away.
That was a lot for me.
A going away party for one of our airmen, and we would go to Hooters, which I was like, I was never. Anyway,
he's not into any of that stuff.
But it would always trip me out when people would bring their kids to Hooters. I'm like, why would you bring your children to Hooters?
It's family friendly. That's
but anyway,
advertising.
That's just me.
I personally, I don't care. If it's the last thing open, like it was on our anniversary, I'll go. If it's the only place playing a game, if it's the only place that has the fight showing, I'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pat for Homestead, I know where you are. I'm not too far from. Wait, I thought you were referring.
What?
Pat for. Okay. I guess you're in the Texas area. Good job. Appreciate
Crystal's not far from us. Crystal Strong isn't strong.
Is Crystal in here?
No, she's not. She's not in here. But I'm saying, like, we were gonna try to see her because she's not far from here. But I think her son has a football game.
Yeah, well, that was yesterday. That's Friday.
Oh, okay.
I shot a shotgun when I was 10 years old. See, me being a veteran of the Air Force, I shot M16A. I know how to clean them. I know how to break them down, shoot them. I feel comfortable with them. Handguns. I think my old roommate when I was stationed in Minot, North Dakota, Jared, he showed me how to shoot a handgun. I don't know what handgun
he
it was.
lives in Alaska, right?
He's in Alaska right now, but I mean,
I personally, I've never shot a gun. That was the first time I ever shot one. The first gun I ever touched was Sherry of Two Family Home and Big Bear.
No, you touched these before. You touched these guns before. These guns right here. You touched them. There you go. You feel comfortable? You feel safe?
That's not the same thing, babe. This is PG.
Oh.
PG.
Oh.
So those are the first guns I touched a few months ago. And I'll tell you, when we went to the gun range, they knew, we told them, I never shot one before. We had, what did they call the guy? An IO or whatever that came over and was showing me how to load it. And the first 2 times, I was scared. I felt myself shaking a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm never not going to respect a gun. I can tell you that right now. It took me until now, years old, to want to use one, know how to use one. My husband travels a lot. I'm going to be alone a lot. with animals that I'm going to be responsible for, that I feel like I need to protect myself, I need to protect them. So I need the skill set, but I was not comfortable. It probably took loading. I think the third time loading the gun, I started. He would kind of like hover a little bit, and I was like, I got it, and like it took me a little bit to get to where I was like loading it.
Yeah,
no problem.
I was trying to get her comfortable with it. So I can see me getting a speedster loader for her to get her better equipped from that. Jay Harrison from Jacksonville, Florida. Welcome. I appreciate you.
We are going to be announcing the logo that won here in just a little bit.
Yeah, once we get more people in.
Yeah,
here.
I just want to get it. And if you can hit that thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. It does help our channel. I always forget to say that.
No, Sydney doesn't care for half naked. Yeah. If I gotta pay to see half naked women, especially when
he got this.
I got this and free internet, so I don't need to pay for half
He's
naked.
too cheap to pay, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, he's too cheap.
Maryland represent.
Junior said he's stronger. Stronger than what?
What
Junior said I'm stronger. When you put your guns up, Junior.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, we're gonna do arm wrestle.
You strong because you don't wear the
I know.
Say what?
You better stop.
They have so short shorts. Yeah. Copper Kettle Farm. We have the Twisted restaurant around here. It's the same. Okay.
And TC Games, said that the guy that started Hooters also started Twin Peaks.
Yeah. I brought Blaze. Robin said I brought Blaze when he was in a baby car seat right on the table.
Oh, you might be in for it then now that he's out of the house.
Romping rock dairy, a good light shines better in the dark. I'm not sure what that.
Go down a little bit.
Okay. Oh,
because Robin said something about water pistols.
Oh.
Sid put the water pistols away.
These ain't water pistols. What are you talking about?
Okay. That's just for the bedroom, baby. Stop.
TC Game, the guy who started you already said that.
Mm-hmm.
Water pistol. You're supposed to laugh at that, Copper Kettle.
It's funny.
Don't listen to her, Junior. Two Family Homes, and don't listen to her.
Almost 10K. Yes, Jay Harrison. We are almost 110 away from our 10K, which is why we felt that we needed to get a logo. We see so many channels that are a lot smaller than ours that have it's like they stepped out into YouTube already with logos, apparel,
expectations and stuff.
And that's not a bad thing. But for us, we never thought it was going to turn into what it has. But it's turned out to be. And so now we're like, okay, well, we better get professional. And that's the whole reason that we even did this. We tried just under a year ago to get a logo. We went back and forth with an artist with Fiverr, and it was a really bad experience. So this year we thought, we're almost at our 10K. What better time to have our viewers, our followers, our subscribers, and we put it out not only on our YouTube community page, we put it on our Instagram, we put it in every homesteading group that we're in, small homestead YouTuber groups, on our personal YouTube, our personal Facebook pages, to get feedback. And there was, an overwhelming response about that.
Because we started this YouTube basically for our children, because both me and Mrs. Nakid, our mother has passed when we got married.
My mom passed in 2008.
And mine passed in 2000. 2016. And so we don't have the luxury of asking our mothers on different topics. So we try to use YouTube as a virtual diary for our children. So that way, if we happen to no longer live on this earth, able to use this as their
and he wishes he had something like this for your mom
Yeah.
to see. And so we decided to create our own thing for our own children. And then it started happening more
so
than we thought.
two family homestead.
What?
But your channel has grown because you're now on it too. I've been trying to get her on this, so I'm.
Oh, is the battery?
Oh, where's your? Turn that thing on.
Oh, was that why?
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So I've been trying to get her on this channel to do more videos for about a year
I
now.
will tell you, when we went to the Homestead Life Conference, Doug and Stacy pulled us aside for almost an hour, and half of that
At the
lecture,
two family homestead, the
was
family homes.
It was the Homestead Life
Yeah.
Conference in Hannibal, Missouri, back in August.
August.
And Doug pulled us aside for like an hour, and half of that lecture was talking to me about telling me I needed, because after he saw us together and how we were and how we bantered back and forth, he was like, you really need to be in the videos. And then when we left that conference, we stopped to visit with Jess Roots and Refuge, and she said it too. And I've never wanted to be on YouTube. I
didn't want to be on YouTube, but
you brought it to us.
But only because our family members and friends was asking us to do videos on how to grow different
we're
things.
Buffering
Earlier because of the
probably.
Yeah.
Are we still buffering? Let us know.
But because I was going to do more videos like Gary of the Rusted Gardener and of Lady Cheryl from the Food Forest, and basically just be all off camera. If you look at our early videos, I was not on it, but I seen that being in front of the camera kind of helps. And then for those that have a partner, whether they're a part of the whole movement, whatnot, to have them on there definitely does help. I mean, even look at.
I mean, the people. Okay, so I'm not a big YouTube watcher. He's a big YouTube watcher, but I will tell you, as somebody that's not a big YouTube watcher, the watching that I do are of couples that are working together.
Yeah.
Anybody that's by themselves, I feel bad.
Well, I don't feel bad.
I'm talking about me. Like, I'm just like, oh, that sucks that they got to do it by themselves.
Even looking at Jess from Roots and Refuge,
Maya's become more.
Yeah,
involved.
He's become more involved in their channel. For me, I like seeing that.
Pit Stop Kitchen and Garden.
That intermittent of them, and then even Callie Kim and Camera Guy when he's in there.
Her husband, Camera Guy.
Yeah,
I wanted to be Camera Girl. I only wanted to be Camera Girl. That's all I wanted to be.
Anyway, hey, Mama Z, welcome. We are in Kemah. We're not too far from you.
Yeah, we're here until I think we're gonna leave at 10. We're gonna try to leave this area around 10 tomorrow to head back home.
We're coming in a little bit distorted.
Are we still distorted?
All right, let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We are at a hotel on their internet. So I do apologize if there's any issues.
Can y'all hear us clearly? That's the major thing.
And is it charging still?
It's still charging, so we're good.
All right. We didn't know it wasn't charging before.
I blame Sid. Wait, what? Her name is not Sid, though. Not sure why, but I do. Okay.
Because he's,
So.
Nutella.
All right. So, as most of y'all know, we have been doing a logo challenge. to trying to get more small business and local artists out to, promote it and whatnot.
If you're in here right now and you know that we were having the ABCD contest of our logos, make a comment right now which logo you think is the winner, because we did this on several different formats, so we know what the overwhelming response is. Who do you think the overwhelming response was? If you can comment there. Oh, good. TC Game says that he can hear us. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
as long as
good.
you can hear us, that's good. I understand the quality,
I'm sorry about
the
that.
video quality sometimes.
At home, we can control it better.
Yeah. So
Terry says A, the first one. Wait, A on our thumbnail for this live, or because I think that's probably
I like the first one.
that's probably from the.
Hey Dutch, what's going on? Okay, so it looks better now. Okay. I know, isn't she so beautiful? She clean.
Who said that?
Everyone.
Thank you. I'm glad you guys think so. One day, I mean, I'm only 8 years in. One day, he'll think I'm, enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll make a mug with your new logo. Okay, cool.
Yay.
So, as most of y'all know, we have 4 designs by 2 designers, and a lot of them were leaning one way, going to another way. So,
but the feedback we got was really based on what stood out with different background colors, like what stood out to them, what was quick and easy to read. That was really the feedback we got with the majority of the feedback.
yes. So the winner of the logo, the design is going to be, we'll let you know after this commercial break.
We don't have commercials.
Oh, okay.
We don't have commercials.
So the winner of the design of the logo will be announced after I come back from this bathroom break.
Are you serious?
No, I'm Sydney. You forgot my name after 8 years
of retarded Sydney.
She forgot my name. All right, so Terry. So the winner is, you ready? This one. This one has been the most votes from everyone from our viewers on Instagram,
every format,
YouTube.
This had the overwhelming,
and Facebook,
and the YouTube community tab, the small homestead setters of YouTube, the 2 YouTube homestead groups we're on Facebook, our personal Facebook. This has been the overwhelming response.
Yeah. And the second one has been this one. So we're going to be using also this one.
And
possibly.
I think I wanted to reserve, just because there was such a secondary response to that. I wanted to reserve it for maybe, because we do plan on doing soaps and things like that maybe
our seeds that we've been
labeling
saving
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or for our seed packets,
stickers, possibly, if people are still into those. Another thing was, we would like to get information from y'all on what would y'all like to see our merchandise that these will be on, with either shirts, long sleeve, hoodies with a pullover hoodies with a zipper up in the front. What would y'all like to see?
Well, I want to hear that, but in anticipation of that, I did create some face masks and sticker designs, just temporarily, because we don't know, like, we've never done merchandise. I didn't want to be in a situation.
Sorry, this hotel is getting renovated.
Yeah, this hotel is doing construction, in case you hear some banging, like we just did. But we did something with Teespring just initially. We don't, we've had like a half bag mix of reviews on using that. I don't know how great it is, but we did do something with Teespring that has the face masks and stickers, some long sleeve shirts and short sleeve shirts. And until the end of the year, we have I want to say it was a 15% discount or 20% discount with the TNG 2020 code. We're going to link that to our YouTube. I didn't want to do it ahead of time just because I wasn't sure how to do it. I got to figure it out.
So Patford Homesteads, like, have y'all are at T-Bone? Yes, we were just
we were just there. Seriously.
We were just there. If y'all don't follow, we post more stuff on Instagram and our Facebook account than on YouTube. So if y'all want to follow us daily, what we're doing, we have the links down below in our description.
But I was doing
yes, we did eat from there. We did the
the one that was on the dive because we're big foodies, so like we already knew the dive in. What is it called? That show with the
diners, dive in and dives.
Yeah, they've been over here at that place, and so we had the armadillo eggs.
Eggs and something else,
and that was featured.
Yeah,
on that.
And then my sisters, my sister and her boyfriend, they had the brisket queso.
Yeah, it's literally we can walk to it from our hotel to that little place. I really like it. It's like real tiki bar kind of setup. I was Marco Poloing Jason Big Bear Homestead while we were there and showing him because there was a singer and they were singing and I was like sending him some of that just for a change of scenery. Yeah, it was nice.
So another thing is with the holidays are coming up, we have a lot of content creators in here. Some of them, we have reached out to them and asked them to put any of their affiliated links down below.
To get you guys savings on products.
Yeah, because the holiday season's coming up. Maybe you can use one of their affiliated links. It's a big
links. Support small business environment right now.
So of the content creator that are on here that wasn't able to reach out to us, if you can go ahead and put out one affiliated link,
we're going to welcome you and allow it. So for anybody that we have.
Hey, nephew Stratton.
Oh, Stratton's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Stratton, love you. Any of our friends that have affiliate links, like even a promo code for something, we're going to welcome you to go ahead and put it in your comments right now. For anybody else that's here, I know that usually we don't let people. Oh, thank you. Who took care of that? Because
Mama Z.
Okay, thank you, Mama Z. Because that one's obnoxious, apparently.
But go ahead, like Two Family Homestead, Big Bear, and Copper Kettle family. We got their links.
Copper Kettle. Put a wrench on her. Hey, Brett. Good to see you.
Brett, if you have any affiliation,
any links for buying your honey, anything like that, I welcome you guys to go ahead and put your links in your comments. I know usually we don't allow that on lives. It's not common on lives, but on this one, we are thanking all of our friends that have been supporting us.
And it helps small businesses because
it's Black Friday weekend.
Yeah, and a lot of the big box stores, they get their money, but a lot of around this time of season, a lot of the small content creators, small businesses, they get
pinched out.
Yeah, so we're trying to do our part. We don't get any type of money or anything of that nature. It all goes toward them. It just basically us pushing it forward because Jess, Doug, and Stacy, all of them have done
a service to us.
Yeah, so we're trying to basically push it out to them.
Pay it forward. We want to pay forward.
Yeah, so go out to them. Some of them do some soaps. It's a lot of great stuff that they do that will help out for the holiday season. So
Yeah, Big Bear, Two Family Homestead, Copper Kettle in the comments. Should put a link. And
Brent,
we put stuff on our.
Go ahead and put your link for your Etsy store. Jay Harrison, thank y'all for coming in. I'm glad y'all at least was able to come in. Hopefully y'all was able to hit the like button, help our channel out.
Thank you.
Hey,
Team Benson.
Hey, Team Benson.
She's in here.
Y'all make some wine, don't y'all?
Yeah, if you have any type of affiliate link, promo code, anything, Team Benson, put it in your comments. They're a great couple.
Patford Homestead, do you have any way that somebody could purchase your pepper jellies? TC Gaines, make the discount code what do you do, TC Gaines? The
oddest year 2020.
That's a good discount code.
I know on our code we did on Teespring, ours was TNG 2020. Did you put that in our description? Okay, we'll have to add that in our description below. I know our Teespring thing that we started was
Farm Sam Smith. Even whatever you're affiliated with, it definitely helps out to y'all. So, this is a good time for it. And when you put your affiliate code, your link, let people know that are on this channel, on this live, to know what you are selling.
What are you about? Yeah. Like what is the thing that you're solid about?
So Mama Z has a
look
cookbook.
At it, the fancy wrench. Yes, you got the fancy wrench.
So this definitely helps out these, like I said, these smaller YouTube channels, small businesses to able to put money in their pocket. It doesn't add anything extra cost to y'all. It's probably even a cheaper or a good cause for them to help out for during the Christmas gift. I know
tis the season right now. We've had a lot of stuff going on this season. Like I feel like the last week has been pretty busy, besides it being our anniversary. I was trying to iron out this logo thing. We went, I know it was Thanksgiving this week. It's funny, 8 years ago, a lot of people don't know this story, but he actually proposed to me 3 days
prior to Thanksgiving.
8 years ago, and then we went to the JP and got married. I knew we were going to get married. I didn't care. Like, I'm not fancy. I didn't care about all that stuff, but he still made it official and on like this whole production.
If y'all need any elderberry syrup, Brett Broussard Homestead, they go to their channel. I think they have some type of affiliated link to where you can purchase. And this time of season is a great time to get elderberry syrup because it's
so great for your immune system.
Yes. So go out to them and check them out. Farm Says Smith, I have an affiliate link in my description, but I don't know how to link it.
If you put it in your comment.
Put it in your comment or email it to us. We'll put at the end of the video.
We'll add it to our description for this video.
Two Family Homestead, we have multiple items that we make, merch, etc., but also have a cookbook on Etsy. TJ Miller, nice. Farmstead Smith, don't forget to like the. Oh, appreciate that.
So we went to Dad's.
Oh yeah. So for Thanksgiving, we actually did since our anniversary actually fell on Thanksgiving, we had a Thanksgiving celebration
last weekend, which turned out perfectly because your sister actually contacted me and hit me up about going to Dad's last weekend, and I was like, that's perfect because I was not really wanting our anniversary to fall on Thanksgiving because we're always the cooks, right?
Yeah.
We
I
cook.
do the turkey. I fry the turkey.
I do the sides.
And I do the greens. And actually, my son actually helped out with injecting and seasoning the turkey this year.
Yeah.
Normally, it's my daughter. She loves injecting the turkey, but she has to work. She's actually grown now.
But we brought a bunch of starts to Dad's, a lot of brassicas, and planted in his garden, which he was really looking forward to.
Yeah.
He likes having something to tend to. So we were able to do that last weekend.
Yeah, and it was at a good time because we had some extra starts that we had when we started our fall garden, and so we were able to amend his garden beds and transplant a lot of our extra start. If y'all seen on our Thursday video? Yeah. Sometime it was
We
Thursday.
released it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because we did everything on the weekend. I edited it right after the weekend and had it available for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, I didn't eat the peas. Most of the times when I go, if I'm going in Georgia Monday through Friday, I'm actually
The only
working.
times he likes to eat peas is if it's fresh peas, Ladessa's fresh peas at Big Bear Homestead, which I had forgotten to respond to Robin on because Ladessa sent you that Marco Polo.
Oh yeah, I need to.
Yeah, you need to get back to her on that.
Bruce at home said we took the turkey bones home and Amy made some. Yes, we took some of
that's what our plans are too.
Yeah,
we have some.
We're going to be roasting the remaining bones from the turkey that we fried and make some bone broth as well. So I'm interested in that when I come back. I actually fly to Georgia Monday and come back Wednesday. I think it's Wednesday or Thursday. So I'm excited about making our own bone broth. Mm-hmm. And we're going to try our hand on making some hand soap. So stay tuned for that. We're not going to do any videos. We just want to make it for ourselves.
I mean, we got laundry detergent down pat. Like right now, we only spend $5 a year on laundry detergent. Mm-hmm. So we figured we can go ahead and figure out how to save more on other things like that.
Yes, thank you, Copper Kettle Farm. We are affiliated with Redmond Salt. That is like the best salt.
NG 2020.
Yeah, she already put that on there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, and I love Redmond Salt.
Yeah, I mean, most of
to be an affiliate of theirs.
Most of their salt is sold out because of this time of year. So I'm waiting to get the 5. I think they have a 5-gallon bucket of salt.
Yeah, because we burn through ours.
Yeah,
like I love their garlic. I wish their garlic salt. Comes in like this tiny thing. I wish the garlic salt came in one of those big containers, and I don't know what the measurement is on it, but I know it's like in a small container, and I love it.
Copper Kettle Farms. I need your laundry recipe. Then mine.
You will save some money between you and Donald because it's just the two of us, a family of 2, and we've given some away, and there's enough for a year supply. Like
I think we spent probably $10, and we're on our 2nd year of making it.
Mm-hmm.
So
still using stuff from the original batch.
Mama Z put, dang, my computer locked up. Terry McKinney, will you put your herbs and flowers in? Put our herbs and flowers in what? Two Family Homestead put, I only use Redmond salt.
It's the best.
Oh, in your soaps, Terry McKinney, in your soaps. Yes. We actually have a marshmallow plant. Mm-hmm. We also have some rosemary, possibly some definitely lavender.
I'm working up in my herbology. So that's definitely a skill set in the making. It's becoming a really big passion.
Copper Kettle Farm, so long as it can get the wastewater smell out of Donna's clothes. I still gotta.
No, this stuff works good.
Yeah,
our stuff works good because he's funky. Like he works, yeah, in construction. Like you funky, babe. But it washes that out, no problem. But we put essential oils in it. Like you can put in the essential oils that you what's that piece for? If you funky. Put it back. Funky Sid, yes. Stop. Y'all see this? I got witnesses right now.
no.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, what else we have on the list? Oh, Terry begins a divorce.
No, this is our second marriages, and so I'm never gonna marry again. So,
Mama Z, appreciate it. Thank you for your affiliated link.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
I mean, and the good thing about this concentrated laundry soap that we make annually is we only use like a quarter cup of the detergent because it's so concentrated.
Yeah, you only need a fourth a cup, a fourth to a half. With a larger load, like your whole bedding or whatever, I'll go half a cup. But a normal like regular load is just fourth a cup. It's so concentrated.
Yeah,
we did a video on it. It is in our videos for the laundry detergent recipe, and it's actually that's an easy video to watch, and we have the description of the actual recipe and the description of that video. It's really easy, and we got that from can't remember who inspired us. Canterbury Trails, who inspired us. The only thing that we only changed it up just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the only thing that we really changed up was the essential oils that was used. Put your laundry soap recipe at the top. Once after this video, we'll put our laundry soap.
Link.
Yeah, so that way you can follow, take a look at it and see what we use.
It's really easy to make.
Yeah, I mean it's a 2-day process, but it's definitely worth. Like I said, we spent $10.
That's a batch for a year that only costs about $5.
$10 that we spent, and we're on year 2.
I thought the initial investment was $20, which is how much it costs for just a regular like big thing at the grocery store, because we used to get like Tide or whatever.
Yeah, we'll get Tide, Purex,
and that would only last like 2 months or whatever.
At the most.
Yeah. But it saves so much money in today's economy. There's no reason for us to be like helping the big guys out.
Yeah, I mean this
when you can make it yourself,
and it's just as easy and cost effective and efficient as that.
It works great.
But back to Mrs. Nakid Gardner, first time shooting a handgun. That was good. Any of the content creators, anybody that's watching right now that has a gun, what was your for the females? What was your first gun, and what gun have you graduated up to, and how long did it take you to graduate to that?
So the way that I would ask the question is what gun did you start with, and what gun have you graduated to since you got comfortable with that gun?
Yeah, so
because I feel like they introduced me to a 9mm, and that seemed like an easy, like towards the end, I was like, okay, this can be pretty easy, a 9mm. And they said that was a great like beginner gun. A gun that was recommended was a Beretta PX4 compact. And what was the other one? So I would like your recommendations. I'm going to need it not only just for protection, self-protection, because he's gone a lot, but I want to also be able, if I'm out doing stuff for the animals on our homestead, when we get our homestead, to be able to protect them too. I understand that one gun might not be the best thing, but it might be the thing that's on me. So
So Copper Kettle Farm said, my first gun was a BB gun at age 5. Then I graduated to a 12 gauge shotgun and a old German Mauser. But now I have a Waller 9mm as my first handgun. Rumpin Rock Dairy. I started with a BB gun 62 years ago. Now I own a 22. And we shot a 9mm. We don't know what brand or what gun it was, besides just a 9mm. But
it was like a standard.
Yeah, and it took me a while to find out where my aim was.
I'm
at.
glad you went first because you got you got the skin.
Yeah.
Your skin got skinned off.
Yeah, so I got my
back.
knuckle got too close to the recoil trigger, so I kind of nicked myself there. But it took me one time. I learned from my mistake.
I learned from his mistake.
Yes, I moved my thumb away from there, and I was able to hit more in that dorsal area right around.
Oh, a Ruger 9mm. That's what Ford was saying.
Get a 20 gauge shotgun. Now I've shot shotguns before. When stationed in Montana, me and my fellow airmen, we went out camping a while back, or one weekend, and we got a Winnie the Pooh. We got a Winnie the Pooh teddy bear, and we filled it with a red dye liquid. And we just basically sent it off as a 21 gun salute, whatever. And one of the airmen had a semi-automatic shotgun, which I didn't think there was one. Not sure if it was.
I'm ignorant, so I don't know.
Not even sure if it was legal, but he had one. And we basically did a video of that a while back. I'm still looking for that as well.
I need to go take a CHL class and whatever else class.
The Pit Shop Kitchen and Garden 22 to a 22 Rucker to a Glock. My boss told me about getting her a Glock. Mama Z, I have a 38 and was raised on a shotgun though. My first was a Rucker 9mm fixing to get a 20 gauge shotgun. Broussard, in my opinion, every homesteader should have at least one of each, a 9mm, 22, 12 gauge, and a high-powered hunting boomstick. Two family homestead. My first gun was 3 years ago when Dara and I went our CC concealed carrying weapon, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Was it your first time like shooting, Sherry?
Rumping Rock Dairy. Now I have a 30, a semi-automatic 22 rifle, and a Phoenix pistol.
I'm ignorant, so it's all like Greek to me. Like I'm like, oh, what? Like I'm just now understanding. Like I understand what a 9mm is. I'm so ignorant when it comes to guns. My daughter knows a lot more about guns than I do.
Yeah. All I know is an M16A, and that was through my years of being in the Air Force. So I know how to break it down, clean it, and take care of it. Other than that, I don't know.
That was all. I didn't know until we were there, and we're like going to, and I thought like he was gonna like I made him go first and everything, and he was like, I ain't shot no.
I was like, show me that gun over there. I can tell you how to shoot it.
Like I need a leader. I need a leader right now. So. But I mean, like, I feel like I left with some skill. Like I want to go back, and I want a gun now.
Yeah.
I want a starter gun.
I lost all my guns in a fishing accident.
Oh, I can see if a bow went down.
That reminded me of a joke. A guy was out fishing and was always had a good comeback with all these bunch of fish. So the game warden come to him. It's like, you got to show me what's your trick on catching all these fish. So he takes him out fishing, and he starts lighting a dynamite. He said, the game warden was like, you can't do that and to go fishing. So he hands him the dynamite, said, all right, so it's your turn to go fishing. So he had to throw the dynamite in the water and blew it up and got all the fishes from that way. TC Gaines, Navy at 45 and M16. See, all I know is M16. Sure was. Two family homestead said sure was. Now I have two something
Chartreuse, Rutgers, and a purple. So okay, so two family. I'm gonna let you know. I referenced you, and I'm just gonna come clean about it because this is my thing. I want my gun to look like a gun, and I guess that's because I am in an urban area. Really, you gonna bring out those guns?
Yeah, there's your gun right there.
Like, I don't want my gun, like when you're a female, this cute little gun, and people to think it's a toy.
So this look cute. This look like a toy to you.
It's gonna be a toy later. Stop.
Oh, yeah.
Stop. I don't want my gun to look like a toy. Like, I don't want somebody to punk me and that I got a toy and make me have to shoot them and be serious with it because they think it's a toy. Like, I want it to look like a gun because it's a gun. But I mean, it was a cute, like colorful gun and everything. I don't see myself wanting a cute, colorful pink, purple. I want it to look like a gun too.
Let's see. Terry put, don't be giving away your weapons, you guys.
He better not, because especially when I get a gun.
All your rumping right there. All of my guns use 22 long rifle ammo, except for the 30 because of my age. I have to keep it. You have a good point, Tori. The 22 can do some damage. Now, when we were at the range, we were going to start her off with a 9mm, then work her way up to a 45.
Probably they didn't have
ammo is very hard to find right now.
They didn't have ammo for the 38 we wanted.
380.
380. Okay, 380 that we wanted to try.
And so probably next weekend, maybe we could search on Amazon.
We were surprised we were able to buy guns on Amazon.
Well, no, it's not. You can't buy guns on Amazon. It's like accessories.
Oh, was it just accessories?
Yeah.
Because I looked up guns and stuff came up. I guess I didn't look at the specification. We haven't purchased.
Yeah, I want her to get comfortable first on a weapon before purchasing her because it doesn't make any sense for me to buy her a weapon and she doesn't feel comfortable then.
I see several future dates at the gun range, but I want to purchase a gun. I want to get comfortable with it, at least one that I'm comfortable with. And right now, that might be that Beretta PX9 Compact, just initially to be comfortable with my starter gun.
Yeah.
And go on some dates, get comfortable with that and cleaning it and taking care of it, and then graduating.
So Pit Stop said there's a shortage on ammunition because of the pandemic, almost like a toilet, which I don't understand how the toilet paper became
I don't understand.
Because you're already in the bathroom, which should be next to a shower. So if you don't have any toilet paper.
I don't understand.
Right.
I really don't. Like, chill the F out.
Oh, look at Copper Cattle. Appreciate you. Take pictures of your guns. These guns.
Yeah.
Through our Canon that we have with it.
It's cute. But yeah, so I'm ignorantly learning when it comes to the gun. I wasn't raised with gun. I'm an Army brat. I'm a military brat. I was raised around guns, but they were never something that was,
Thank you, Copper Kettle.
Introduced to me. Never. You
Yeah.
either, huh? Your dad was military, and then he was like a cop.
Well, guns for my side of the family, it's totally different from your side of the family. My mom did not allow me to even play with water guns for a simple fact of what things that's going on right now and everything. And it didn't take, and I wish my family would have told me why we couldn't do certain things instead of telling us don't do certain things, because now as an adult Black man, I see why we were told not to do play with certain objects and do certain things, because our lifestyles is totally different from Mrs. Nakid Gardner's lifestyle.
We are, but fortunately, it's not stuff that I was fluent in either. So as we're like, I feel like a fish out of water too on these topics.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we're, navigating together on it.
Hey, becoming a farm girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Terry, what's going on, bro?
Oh, okay.
So how was everybody's Thanksgiving? What is one thing that y'all...
Yeah, what is your major draw to things? Because if you guys don't know this, we don't care a lick about Christmas at all. We love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is the one holiday a year that I love. What is your favorite thing for Thanksgiving?
Mine is frying turkey. This has been I've been frying turkeys for over 15 years now. The first time I fried the turkey.
Oh, I guess we lagged for a second.
Yeah, I saw that on the thing.
Thank you,
The first time that I fried a turkey was 2004. I was in Maryland, and all that me and my mom did was just salt and pepper a turkey. We fried it, came out. It was black as I don't know what, but after we peeled the skin back, it was so moist and juicy that we went to the store and bought another turkey. And that's basically all we ate. So ever since then, I've been increasing my my time in investigation and recipe and the technique of frying a turkey.
I'm telling you right now, this man, we've been together for 8 years. Every year we have done a turkey. Every year we have a crowd. Every year we have traveled somewhere to cook. People invite us to come and cook.
To do an early Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And one of them is I have a spicy cornbread kind of thing that I do. He does not only does he brine his turkey, which is something I did before I met him. I brined my turkey, so that was something I was familiar with, but then I would do a roasting thing. But he does a brine, an injection, and then deep fries, which I had never had before. And I was a foodie, but once I had his turkey the way he made it, I've never had one made better. And anybody that we ever serve it to has shown up thereafter if they're able.
Copper Kettle. No, I am not from Maryland. I am actually from Fort Hood, Killeen, Texas. I was stationed out in Maryland. I was there from the time that they buried Ronald Reagan to 2006. So 2004 to 2006.
So Becoming a Farm Girl asked, out of curiosity, what makes a difference in Thanksgiving to Christmas, holiday-wise? I guess for me, it is the corporate thing. The Thanksgiving is a gathering without expectation of gifts. I feel like there's a lot of greed with Christmas, of me, I, want. where Thanksgiving is more of give, give, give,
Ooh.
and come together and enjoy together. And so that's way more my speed than a holiday. It feels like stress when you have these expectations that it feels like nobody can ever meet. And I have a bougie. I have two kids. You have two kids. One of mine is super like chill. One is super bougie. And so like I always felt like I was failing on some level. But Thanksgiving, I never feel that. Like Thanksgiving is food, feast, gathering, coming together, talking. And so I enjoy that a lot more.
No, in my family, we basically almost cooked the same meals. What we did for Thanksgiving, with Christmas, the things that we might add with Christmas is we might do some black eyed peas, some chitlins, or some green bean casserole, something of that nature. Two Family Home says, yes, I've never had a stuffed turkey with pineapple. I have a turducken, but never stuffed pineapple one. Two Family
Yeah,
also,
Robin sent us a picture of that. They shared us through Marco Polo.
Mulberry Branch Farms, welcome. I'll always make stuffed mushroom and always make them for Thanksgiving. So what is your recipe for stuffed mushrooms, and what type of mushrooms do you use?
Because I feel like everybody, especially like anybody that cooks, has a staple recipe. And even like with me, like my kids, as different as they are, both of them have gone on to star my spicy cornbread stuffing. They've introduced that to their significant others now as adults, and their significant others' families, that know that was something that mom, did. And I've continued that, and I've introduced that to his family, and that's become a staple at the meals, along with his greens. Like I think we would do fine with just his turkey that he does, his greens, and then my spicy cornbread stuffing. Just those three things, I would be good at Thanksgiving. And then I don't have the big sweet tooth that I used to, but I know his dad does. And this year was our first year being able to have enough sweet potatoes from our harvest to make some sweet potato dish for his dad with the marshmallows and everything. I think Dad really enjoyed that. Where'd you go?
Take care of business.
Uh-huh.
Oh, damn. Break.
Yup. Your sweet potato pie is crucial, Crystal. Like I think in the future, like I might get into, but I don't know what it is. In the past, since I married him, like I've become less and less of a sweets fan. What other than what? Oh, because I like M&Ms
and all of this.
Oh, whatever. Y'all don't know what I got to deal with. But the sweets. Once upon a time, like when my kids were younger, I feel like that was another thing. That we were asked earlier, between the Christmas and Thanksgiving kind of thing, because I definitely prefer Thanksgiving. I think for me, I feel like with my kids, I did that like every year, the Christmas thing, and the whole night before and all the stuff that went into. I feel like I outgrew it, and they're adults, and I like outgrew that, and it's not my thing anymore. And I don't have, I mean, we have a grandbaby, but she's not old enough, and we haven't developed that whole relationship for the holiday yet with her. So maybe it'll be something that sparks me again. But I don't know. I feel like I outgrew it to this point. Oh, sweet potatoes. I mean, like I love doing different things with sweet potatoes. Even with the dish that I did with his dad, I did like a savory kind of. I love if I'm gonna have sweet, it has to have like a savory balance. It needs to have like I don't know, like a sweet savory for my palate to enjoy it.
We'll be like Motel 6. We'll keep the light on for you.
That's great.
What else we got? Oh, the Butch Block video.
Oh, so we are continuing our objective to prepare our house to get it ready for sale. We recently did our first big project in our kitchen. Like I think it's the only like big project that we had planned in our kitchen. And we are releasing that video tomorrow. I like that video. It's a good one.
I am mad that it took us to.
I wish that we would have done this like 3 years ago and enjoyed it because of all the gatherings we've had.
Now I am truly loving this island of
when ours. You come home, like we really hang out. Like we hung out in the kitchen, but now we really hang out in the kitchen now around this table, this little island. It's nice. Like I really like it.
Mulberry Branch Farm. I usually don't use a recipe. I cook until the ancestry voices say that'll do it. We
garlic,
use a per bit of mushroom stuffing in the stem, onions, garlic. Oh, you had me at garlic.
And bacon. You got me at
flour,
bacon, and
cream cheese, and cheddar. Okay. I like to. Terry McKinney said I like to make ribbon jello for holiday. Do you know? I do.
When you said ribbon jello, I was like, "What?
What is ribbon jello?"
I really don't. I'm ignorant.
Enlighten us.
Mm-hmm. We are definitely people that like to learn.
Copper Kettle Farm. I never made a homemade apple pie, so that's on my list.
I have made that. I have. It's good, but my palate doesn't like it sweets anymore.
I love me some apple or peach pie. Definitely peach pie.
Would you eat it if I made it homemade?
Yeah, peach pie?
I really like one of my dreams for us when we get our homestead is I really want persimmon trees and some peach trees. I would really love. Who in here knows what one of the, especially the Asian, I wish I knew the name of it. It starts with an F. The persimmon. It's an Asian persimmon. It tastes so good. I would love to make that in a pie. Are you looking for it?
No.
What are you doing?
I spilled my drink.
Oh, you're trying to.
Oh, what was in
this? You messy?
What was in this thing that you?
Down. You turned me down.
Not gonna do that tonight.
No, you're not. Okay. So good.
So somebody asked about never made. Okay, so becoming a farm girl. This is for you, babe. She said, we got to talk about your yarrow herbal tincture video. So much information. What are your favorite references for learning? You know a lot.
Rosemary Gladstar.
You shared the science, spiritually loved it.
Yeah, Rosemary Gladstar. That was where I got my base of the recipe. I watched a lot of stuff regarding it too. And even since then, there's a really great one of our followers that we actually met at the farmer's market, Bohemian Shepherdess on Instagram. She does a yarrow. We've actually purchased stuff from her at a farmer's market like over a year ago. And she commented through our Instagram about that video that I did on the yarrow. Yarrow is such a great, because it's interesting. It's a medicine that will go where your body needs it. So like if you can't sleep or you can't, you need to wake up, like however your body needs is how it's going to help your body. But that Bohemian Shepherdess enlightened us on how it helps even with indigestion issues, which I was thinking, because you were thinking that you didn't really need to use yarrow for yourself, but Bohemian was telling me how it helps with some of the heartburn issues that you have. And so he hasn't tried it yet for that. I want to get him to try it for that. But I find yarrow is so helpful.
So Copper Kettle Farm said cayenne is that way. Rosemary talks about it being one of her favorite herbs. It's a something, I don't do big words. And
coagulant.
Yeah, sure.
It makes
based on what your body
coagulant.
needs. And I've been consuming it a lot more lately.
What is the word? An anaphylactic? No, it's it's going to bug me until I remember what the word is, but there is a technical word for a medication or a herbal thing that can do the opposites. It can be an acid base. It can be, dang it. I'm gonna have to look up what it is.
Rumpin Rock there said, glad I was able to get here for you live. Thank you for your time and your video. I have to go. Blessings unto you as well. Hope you have a nice weekend. Stay safe. Glad you came out.
Thank you.
Kids are gone, so I don't have to make ribbon jello anymore.
So two family, you didn't have the heartburn until that surgery, but that yarrow tincture I made is supposed to help with that. And when you actually have symptoms, my understanding is when you have the symptoms where you need it, to have it every hour for about 6 hours, like when you're having symptoms, to make them go away or until they go away. 1/4 of a teaspoon to 1/2 of a teaspoon during that time.
Yes, Mama Z, that is the book that I got from Mrs. Nakid Gardner for her herbal garden.
Mm-hmm. And that book is a wealth of information, like especially for anybody like me that was just starting out. Yarrow was a great that was like my first medicinal. Like I'm familiar with like rose. I'm familiar with certain things, but this was my first year like really understanding yarrow as much, and that's a miracle tincture.
Rosemary has an affordable herbal course out. Some saying are thinking of taking. Yes,
I want in on that one, Crystal. That would be a great one for me.
Rosemary Gladstar?
Yeah, Rosemary Gladstar. Oh. I know who she means. Yeah. I'm in.
Rustic Traditions pester us with a lot of questions.
Yeah, please do.
Whether it's Jewish or whatever.
What?
She was asking about two-family homestead.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, what are y'all some fun kid traditions? We really don't have any kid traditions.
Okay, so we're empty nesters.
We don't have any kids together.
I did have traditions with my kids. They're adults now. I don't know if you heard me saying that for me, like when it comes to holidays, I like grew up with them, and I'm like, I think that's why I'm like done with Christmas, because I'm like they're off and out. It's not the same. But I did when I was raising my kids, I'm no longer Catholic, but I was Catholic. And so we would go to midnight mass and we would come home and they would open their gifts and that way I could sleep in on Christmas. Not only, let me back up a little bit. We would come home after mass and we would have our Jesus cake and happy birthday to Jesus. Yeah, we did. We made one. We made it all together. I let them decorate it. I didn't care how ugly it was. And we would do that and they would open up their gifts and eat some cake and go to bed and I would sleep in and I would have a pleasant 2 days because I got to relax. But did you have any?
We didn't grow up really with a tree.
Your parents didn't really care about that.
No, because we were poor. And I tried to do a little something with my kids growing up where after Thanksgiving, we will put up a tree and do stuff like that. And then the day before Christmas, we'll allow them to open one present. And the day of Christmas, we'll allow them to open all of the presents.
Yeah, I feel like for a lazy parent, my plan was like awesome because I didn't have to be woken up in the morning and they were still playing with all their stuff for like 2 days. But maybe that was just like a lazy parent thing. That's all I got to say about that. But that was like my Catholic prior life.
So once again, for all the content creator, we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead and put your affiliated links, things that you sell into the comment. So that way everyone that is watching can go and check your affiliated links out and your website out. We have a lot of content creator. If you're interested in about doing YouTube, check out Two Family Homestead, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays. They give tech reviews on Tuesday. They will review particular channels on Thursday if you put your channel on the wheel. Let's see, anything else?
I have to go. I have enjoyed it. See, happy holidays. Bye, TC Games.
Thank you, TC Games.
And TC Games, TC Games sent us a book on saving seeds. And I have to give you a big shout out for that. I haven't been able to go through it a whole lot. We had just started to condense our office and pack some stuff up. And I think that's why I couldn't find that book. I think it's in that one tote. Yeah, but TC Games is so cool.
Yeah. And they will also put on our YouTube or on our Instagram page the person we got our design from. So you can go check them out if you're interested in any type of design.
If you like our logo, we're going to go ahead and add to this also the email for that artist that sent us those designs. We need to get on him about creating an Instagram account. He needs to do that.
Okay. Team Benson just finishing her canning.
Oh, I'm glad you were able to join us.
Yeah, Team Benson. I'm not sure if you're with the Two Family Homestead Facebook page, the small YouTube channel, but check them out on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Especially if you want to see how your channel might improve itself. If there, if you have questions, if your layout's right or something could look better, that's a great place.
It's always good to have a second eyes and opinion.
Yeah, tough love is real love too, and so that's a place to go to try to grow and become better.
All right. Anything else you can think of?
No, other than other than, we just really wanted to promote people. We wanted to share our new logo design winner. Say like, we're happily our 8th year for our anniversary. And I appreciate this guy. Like, he started this whole thing. I wouldn't know you guys if he didn't like push me to do this. So I appreciate you for that.
And I appreciate you for
Putting up with you.
for when I come home, you put the right toilet paper in the pooping bathroom.
I do.
Speaking of
I do
pooping,
what? Shut up. We love you guys too.
Thank y'all for coming out, and we do this live once. Actually, next year we're going to be changing our live from the last Saturday of each month to the first Saturday of each month, so that way our live will fall on
the first May
of the first Saturday of May, which is National Naked Gardening Day.
That's the whole inspiration that we did not know.
Hey, Morgan, what's going on?
We did not know when we started our channel that there was a National Naked Gardening Day. And
we did not know.
No idea. So we need to capitalize on that, right? Don't you think?
Yeah.
And it falls on the first Saturday of every May. So we need to get a photographer and do a photo shoot or something creative for that.
That's a negative ghostwriter.
No.
Anyway, so we're going to be
any volunteers, hit me up.
Anyway, so starting next year, we will be doing.
Morgan's in here?
Yeah, you missed it right here. Golden Shaw Farm. Right
if you're still in here, Morgan, I appreciate you.
Yeah, and so we're going to be changing that. Copper Kettle Farm, other naked activities outdoors. Yes.
Yeah.
A good 2-family homestead, flesh colored long.
No. Okay. All right. Until the next time.
The rustic traditional homestead. That's fun. I won't be garden naked. I mean, that sucks that you can't garden naked. We enjoy gardening naked.
We have a privacy fence in our urban garden.
So the only person
coffee and gardening.
Yeah. So yeah.
We'll see how it is on the homestead that we find.
Yeah, we're gonna put up a fence.
Might be different there.
Yeah. Might be long johns.
Yeah.
But thank y'all for coming out. We truly appreciate everything that y'all do. Go Morgan. If you're affiliated with anything, website,
a promo code, anything
put your
like
links
that.
in. We'll give you about quick 2 minutes or 5 minutes that you could post out to for anybody that's looking out to buying duck eggs or anything that you're affiliated with.
2-family shouted you out, Mr. Splendid Daddy. Yeah, he's my splendid daddy. Yeah. You are my splendid daddy.
No.
Oh, you're my sugar daddy. Oh, okay. Splendor or sugar. I'll go with sugar. I'll go with sugar.
Let me know when that sugar comes.
Whatever. So yeah, go ahead and just put your links. We'll add it to our page for this video. And the majority of this video, aside from showing you guys our logo, was a big thank you to our fellow content creators and just wanting to grow small businesses and have people like come check you guys out for their gifts, whatever you have to offer them.
Yeah. So Morgan said, that's nice, guys, but I'm just here hanging out while you edit your videos. Appreciate it. Glad that it cracked somebody up. But all right. So like I said, until the next video, let's grow together.
Our cat video hit, I think.